So, last time we were stranded on an island. We washed up ashore, and we found this girl, Rinne. We called ourselves Setsuna, and yes, so we are apparently going to be going to this Rinne's house, working as their servant, maybe. Yeah, let's just go. This is me. So it's 55, 56, 57, 58.
いつまでもそんなところに突っ立って何やってるのよ。
This flight of stairs really does have 60 steps. Rina led me back to her place, which turned out to be an enormous stately mansion. Hello, Arg Nachito? How much is this vase worth? Tens of thousands?
あなたが一生馬車馬のように働いても稼げない金額よ。
Doesn't sound very good. Seriously? So you're a rich girl, huh?
うち小原家は腐っても浦島御三家の一つだから。
Ohara. Shiny. Okay, whatever. Urashima?
そっか、何も知らないのよね。
She lets out a small sigh and continues.
浦島ってのはこの島の名前よ。本当に聞き覚えない？
Shima is island. I don't know what that means. Maybe I should look it up. Whoa. Trying to use my phone. What does Ura mean? I have actually. You mean like Urashima from the folktale Urashima Taro?
そう。助けた亀に連れられての浦島。
Ura can mean a lot of things. Oh boy. Bottom or out of sight. Interesting. Out of sight, behind the scenes, bottom, reverse side, rear, back, behind, whatever. Anyway. This house does kind of look like a magic place. It must be Yugujo then? Whatever that means.
そして私は乙姫様。
I thought I was being clever, but in the original story, it isn't actually a turtle that brings Urashima Taro to Yugujo, the undersea palace. Isn't it actually a turtle that ever?
ちなみにさっきの砂浜はうちのプライベートビーチよ。私のお気に入りの散歩コースなの。お風呂は島の地下から汲み上げた天然温泉。バルコニーにはお茶をするスペースもあるわ。
This is incredible. But surely a splendid mansion like this would need to have maids. Do you have a maid?
トメさん、78歳。
Okay, never mind.
先日辞めちゃって、ちょうど新しい使用
Well,
人を
guess
探してたところなのよ。
What if I work here?
ナイスタイミングね。
Wait, you mean that wasn't just an excuse? Are you seriously going to make me work as your servant?
何？私がボランティアで人助けしたと思ってたの？
This isn't what I had in mind. Though I suppose it's my own fault for just following after her like a lemming without asking for more
衣
details.
食住すべて提供。過去の経歴も身分も問わないし、もちろんお給料も出すわ。こんな好待遇、他にある？
Well, I don't know She's right, doesn't sound like a good deal. And besides, if I fall out of favor with her, I'll probably end up being chased around around town by that stubborn old mayor again. But I still have my doubts. I don't really know the first thing about the world of work. I understand what it means to get a job, that you sign a contract saying you'll work in exchange for so much money. I don't see what that actually achieves, though. You just become another cog in a machine of society, spinning fruitlessly. It's not like I have a lifestyle to maintain or a family to protect, and I don't really want those either. I just want to save the world and the girl.
子供なのね。
Thank you for the follow. Arg? I'll just call you Arg. She's right. I'm simply chasing a dream, looking far off into the sky, and paying no attention to the little opportunities for happiness right in front of me. If that's true, maybe I am nothing but an empty shell. Though I'm certainly not enough of a responsible adult to admit something like that to myself. I'm older than you, and is a child your age really able to just go ahead and hire new servants? Where's the head of the household? Where's your father?
いないわ。
Huh?
この屋敷には私とお母さんしか住んでないの。
Yes. Well, sorry for your loss, I guess. Unless, I don't know. Alright then, let's ask your mom.
きっと部屋から出てこないわ。
Neat.
お母さん
It's a whole family of slobs.
というわけで、この家では私の指示に従ってもらうわ。使用人の一番大切な仕事は、お母さんの部屋に食事を持っていくことよ。
I don't like the sound of this.
で、ここがあなたの部屋。しばらく掃除してないけど、まあ、
That looks like a hella fine room, actually. Ina shows me a room that probably measures a good 20 square meters. It seems rather big for one person.
足りないものがあったら、言ってくれたら用意するから。
I mean, if you just like stranded on a beach and you get the chance to, I don't know, I guess be a servant and get this room for free? What the? Okay, sure. The room's fully furnished too. There's a king-size bed, a walk-in closet, a desk, a coffee table, and a sofa, among all kinds of other things. It's almost like a suite in a fancy hotel. And the number of doors we pass in the hallway would suggest that there are countless rooms like this. Wait a minute. So I'll be cleaning all of these rooms starting tomorrow. Even if most of them aren't in use, this place is still massive. A window to throw himself. Whoa. Isn't this job a bit too much for someone with zero work experience like me?
たまにでいいのよ。掃除なんて。
But even once a week would be pretty tough. It'd really help if we had at least one more person around.
一年に一回で十分でしょ？
I'm slowly beginning to understand. That slovenliness must be hardwired into her genes. I feel a lot more confident about this job now.
そうそう。
Jeez.
気負う必要なんてないのよ。仕事なんて慣れよ。
Not exactly what I meant, objectively speaking. I'm a dreadful slob myself. So it at least seems like we both take life at the same pace. Maybe I'll be able to find them here. Those little moments of happiness that I lost sight of somewhere along the way. Alright, starting tomorrow, I'll give it my all.
何言ってるの？今この瞬間からよ。お母さんがご飯食べ終わってる頃だと思うから。
So you had to cook today or what?
Well,
looks like my first task is going to be fetching the shut-in's dirty dishes. I mean, you're gonna have to do it every day, buddy. This place is way too big. Where in the world is her mom's room? Really ought to have asked, but then Nina is also at fault for not telling me. And I don't know where her room is either, so I can't exactly go and ask her. Will I even be able to find my own bedroom again? Also, what is this feeling? With so few people living in such a huge mansion, it feels almost as if I'm wandering through the ruins of some lost civilization. Long, long ago in Urashima, Taro saved a turtle and it took him out to sea. Alright, let's do this. Singing really is the best medicine when you're feeling lonely or down. Down beneath the waves toward Yugujo, where he met with a breathtaking beauty. How did the second verse go again? He fell in love with Otohime. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby in a baby carriage. And I don't think that's right. Oh wait. Any evidence that things might have turned out like that is concealed behind the story's actual ending. After returning to dry land, Urashima Taro grew old very rapidly. They say it happened because he opened the Tamate Bako, Otohime's gift, to him. But what if it was actually because she'd squeezed every last drop of vitality from him? And then he spent the rest of his life forever alone, unaware of his children living under the sea. What in the world? I feel sorry for the poor guy. Anyway, I need to get my mind back on track. I need to find this room. After a few minutes of walking up and down the stairs, I finally arrive at what looks to be the right spot. It's easy to tell because there's a tray laden with empty plates just sitting in front of the door. That was a throat clear. Rina's mom is right behind this door. Should I say something to her? But how do I explain? As I stand here hesitating... Oop. I notice a sheet of paper being slotted under the door. There's something written on it. Hi, I'm Ohara Kuon. Nice to meet you, heart. Oh, Farron, if you stream Mario Maker 2 again, what would you think about playing with Luigi Toadette instead of Mario? I found out I think you can. I don't know. I don't know. I think they all act the same way, have the same physics, it doesn't really matter. Anyway. Well, that was scary. How'd she know I was here? I suppose I ought to reply. She's the head of the household. I can't get on her bad side. Ooh, it's more guessing time, baby. Well, I don't know why I'm quick saving. There is a flowchart. I'm Sanzan, guys. That's nice to meet you too. Try guessing my name. Don't go falling for me. Alright, you know what? She wrote a heart on the thing, which makes me kind of question it. So let's see. Here we go. Hi there, lady. I'm Sanzan, guys. That's not. Don't go falling for me. Hey, what the hell am I saying? This will get me fired for sure. This time tomorrow I'll be a homeless bum. Whip. Too late. Oh, thank goodness she has a sense of humor. Whip. Treat me well, Setsuna-san. She's joking, right? She's got a 17-year-old daughter. I guess she's still within my strike zone just about. Whoa. What am I thinking? Alright, Kuon-san. I'll take your dishes down then. Oh no, please, just call me Kuon. She's really okay with that? Kuon. Yes, Setsuna-san. What's with all this ridiculous note passing? It'll be me bringing up your meals starting tomorrow. Whenever I get so flustered every time I spot the little heart symbol on her notes. She comes across as pretty sociable, unlike her daughter. Though, if that really were the case, she probably wouldn't be such a shut-in. But thanks, Heart. Now you can spend time together every day, Heart. Stop that, you're going to make me fall for you. I don't know what she looks like, or even what she sounds like, but for some reason I'm picturing her as a real beauty. Phew. Ended up wandering around the mansion for about 20 minutes after my exchange with Kuon. When I finally returned to my room, all I can do is collapse in the bed. Come to think of it, I don't even know where the bathroom is. Oh well, I can get away with bathing just once a week. I'll head straight to sleep tonight. I mean, you came out of the water earlier today, so I don't know. Just can't relax in a room this size. I'll only be using it to sleep anyway. A small room in the cellar would have been good enough for that. Everything has gone smoothly this evening. Sorry, I worry that I'm being lulled into a false sense of security. Ohara Rinne. Ohara Kuon. I don't think so. Think so about what? Start listing all the names of the people I met today out loud. A cellar room? Back. As a police officer and Mayor Kurutsu and Kurutsu Karen, which is actually Blanc in disguise, but you know. I'm afraid that I won't remember all their names tomorrow if I don't make some effort. Different characters, different physics. Oh yeah, I don't. That's not a thing. Well, I guess I just don't want to forget them. I let out a laugh. I may not have any memories from before today, but it would feel like a real waste to forget everyone I met. If I carry on making important new memories like this, maybe one day I'll find out exactly what exactly I came here to protect. But what else will I lose then? I stretch out my hand and grab at the air. I haven't gained hold of anything yet. Damn it. I don't know why I'm so impatient. It's like my past self is screaming at me that I haven't got time for this. I came here from the future in order to save something or someone. That's my mission. What if it's all just a fantasy though? What if it really was true that I came here to the island to be Ohara's servant and went insane after falling down the stairs? Wouldn't that be nice? Then I wouldn't have any mission to fulfill and there'd be nobody facing misfortune if I failed to save them. An ordinary, peaceful world. Wouldn't that be lovely? But that thought frightens me all the more. Days blurring into one another. into one another, yeah. Time passing like an ever-spinning wheel, none of us able to accomplish anything, simply return to dust without having left any impact on the world whatsoever. That's a truly scary fate. A chill runs down my spine, just imagining it. I feel kind of nauseous, actually, but if I continue living here under the name Sanzenkai Setsuna, that could very easily become my reality. Jack. So Kevin, I have a bet with Rosa tomorrow, and I need you to choose who goes first. Rosa goes first. There we go. And I'm sure that if that were to happen, I'd drown under the weight of it. Before I know it, I'm out of bed, wandering around outside. I head to the beach via a small path behind the mansion. I came here from the future. Was that just a dream of mine? Some silly wish? I don't mind either way. The name Sanzenkai Setsuna is what defines me. It's that little kernel of self-respect that I have. There's a mission I have to fulfill. If I forgot that as well, I wouldn't be myself anymore. I'd be someone else entirely. Suddenly the world opens in front of me. Below, the sandy beach and the ocean. Above, the starry sky. The winds have died down, the air is still. The only movement is the lapping of the tide. And at the center of it all stands the girl in the hat.
Setsuna?
She calls my name. This is my reality. I'm not entirely sure myself. Rosa, I chose you. I don't know what this is about. I was probably trying to escape somewhere. Escape from all that guides me, animates me, and ultimately binds me. From everything in this world. All of those concerns are blown away the moment I catch sight of her face, though. I guess I just fancied some fresh air. How about you? What are you doing loitering around here at night? Trying to hide my embarrassment, I end up sounding a little mean. The girl smiles regardless. She begins tracking her way slowly along the water's edge. Would it be alright for me to walk alongside her? After hesitating for a moment, I fall in step behind her instead. Princess, huh? And what a lonely little princess at that. Sorry if I'm getting in the way of that fantasy of yours then. I see. Speed up a little until I'm lined up alongside Her Highness. If she's not paying me the slightest attention, there's no need for me to trail behind her. Is that why she's such a night owl? But she can't play at being princess of the night forever, because this world, the real world, revolves around the sun. She obviously understands, otherwise she wouldn't come out with something like that. I decided to change the topic. So, were you going about this part of your daily routine when you saved me as well? I bet you didn't think you'd be taken hostage. Sorry. What? You don't mind? What if I really had been a nasty sort? Huh? I don't remember. Don't move, or she's done for? She smiles softly. Huh? Yes, that is true. The main character shouted in. Is that why you invited me back to your house? Lina stops and looks down. At her feet lies a derelict? I don't know, whatever, derelict old boat. We're at the far end of the beach. It's almost like a border dividing the magic land of Ryugyujo from the outside
嫌
world.
になったらいつでも出て行っていいのよ。
I can't believe it. She's seen right through me. No, I think I'll stay here a bit longer. Even if I were to run away, there'd be nowhere for me to go. And besides, the fact that I apparently called out her name kind of bothers me.
そろそろ戻りましょうか。あなたと私が生きる時間は違うんだから。
Her words have a desolate ring to them. She's right, though. I have a mission to fulfill and a job now, too. I don't want to turn into a night owl like her. We follow our own footprints back towards the mansion. What's that? I look out into the ocean. There's a small light flickering near the horizon. Come to think of it, today's the 15th of August, the festival of Obon. When they say that during Obon, the spirits of the dead come back from beyond the sea. Is that light one of the souls of the departed on its way back to
気に
land?
なる？
If you don't give me an answer, I'll never get to sleep.
大げさすぎ。
No, it really is. I don't really believe in ghosts and the like, but nor can I completely deny the possibility that they're out there somewhere. The world's full of things way beyond my comprehension after all. This girl at my side is just one of them.
あれはね、本土から来た海洋調査隊の基地。いわゆる海上ステーションよ。
An offshore platform. What's that kind of thing doing right next to a tiny island like this?
島のみんなもそう思ったみたい。だから調査は何年も前に中止になったんだって。
Then why are the lights
取り
on?
壊し中なのよ。
What a waste of resources. What kind of research are they doing anyway? Unexplored ecosystems, ancient shipwrecks. I must still be a little boy at heart for those things to pique my interest. Were the research still ongoing, I might have wanted to join the team, but I suppose that might just be a guy thing. Lena doesn't seem very interested.
きっと竜宮城でも探してたのよ。
That muted response is all I'm given. Island. I had a strange dream. It was dim all around. I could hardly see a thing, but there was somebody standing there in the dark, a man, and he was talking to someone else. I'm going back to the past. There's a hint of hesitancy in the man's voice. Unlike me, he understood exactly what he had to do. I wonder what the difference is between him and me. I've lost sight of something important, but what is it? And of course, I'll make sure to save you. Saying that, the man set out on a journey, looking only to escape his cursed destiny. A long, long journey. I swear, I'll kill Setsuna. No, don't kill me! Huh? It's a VN, so it shouldn't be island. I don't really get it. Where am I? Why am I in bed? Ah! Anyway, this is bad news. Patter, patter, patter. Crap, crap, crap. Thud, thud. What am I going to do? Oh, great timing.
刹那じゃない。何よ、危ないわね。
Also, that like, I guess that dream thing. I know what that's about because I've been spoiled because I watched the anime. But I think already that's been done a lot better in the anime. I don't know if the anime even had those like dreams. The VNs take you to routes to love. That would probably, because this is not per se a galge. Gyaruge. This is not specifically a dating simulator. This is a story. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm confused. Well, the story, it probably won't make sense until way later on, but then again, I'm spoiled, so I know what that's about, but, you know. It's interesting, because I guess I've already done, like, the main route of the game, you could say, so I'm like, I don't know, whatever. Let's continue. Listen, someone's out to kill me.
何それ？寝ぼけてるの？
I love the faces in this game, though. So the fate of the world does lie in my hands. That's why an assassin from the future is coming to kill me. It was all there in my dream.
Yume?
It's not like Clanad, Grisaya, etc. It's not a dating sim. It's not. Well, I don't think so as far as the anime went. Yeah, my dream. Huh, my dream. Sorry, was just a dream. Phew, nobody's after me.
全く人騒がせね。映画の見過ぎなんじゃない？
Oof.
それじゃ、私はこれから寝るから。
Good night. Okay, good. What right now? Look at the window. The sun's already up. It looks to be another refreshing summer morning. Refreshing? I think summer mornings are hot as heck, but whatever. You're used to VNs being 5 girls route-based dating sims by default. That would be dating sims, I guess. That's not what this is, though. A few fluffy strands of billowing cloud are beginning to form in the light of the morning sun.
何？文句でも？
No, not at all, milady. Oh yes, she did say she was a bit of a night owl.
うるさくしたら、クビだからね。
With this warning, Nina heads off towards her room, yawning wide. Honestly, high school kids these days have way too much free time on their hands during summer vacation. You know what? I did say that, but the thing is, the flowchart has different girls' names here, so maybe there is something to it, but I don't know. The anime wasn't like that. I'll see what happens in this. I don't know. The anime might just be like quite a bit different from this. Honestly, high school kids these days have way too much free time on their hands during summer vacation. They're pretty much free to do whatever they want as long as they finish their homework. Things aren't that easy once you grow up. Oof. The work never ends and the breaks barely give you time to catch your breath. Once you're trapped in a hellish loop, you no longer have time to even dream. Not like any of that really applies to me though. Still, that dream was incredibly vivid. Was it really just a dream? What if it was actually a memory of mine from the past? In that case, it would have been me vowing I'd kill Setsuna, and I am Setsuna. In other words, I came here from the future in order to kill myself. But if I were to kill myself, the Setsuna who came here from the future would to kill me would die as well. This is so confusing. This is a paradox. Oh well, it was just a dream. I'd better watch out for any other time travelers who may be out to kill me, just in case. Is that like the doorbell? What? They're here already? Is that the doorbell? Oh, the assassin to come to kill or something. I look around, but I see nothing out of the ordinary. That must be the doorbell. So where's this annoying buzzing sound coming from? Yes. Ina's voice echoes from somewhere within the mansion. The stakes for the best just got real high. If I win, Jack needs to post 5 lewds a day in Shadowy Surf for a week. And what if he wins? What even is going on? I don't even know what kind of bet you're doing. Why are you doing bets with Jack? God, no. Answer the door. That was the doorbell indeed. I run to the entrance hall and shout at the top of my lungs. Yes, coming! That's what she wanted of me, right? Unlock the door and go to turn the knob. Wait a sec. I just decided to try and be a bit more careful. Get ready for a proper time traveler showdown. Now I'm being ridiculous. Ooh, another choice. Look, once I finish the game, right, I could go back, because we already had another choice with Kulon, and I have a feeling that maybe one of the other options would do something very different, or give us an early ending again, or... But in this case, we're just going to continue until we find an ending, and then we'll go back or something. But I'll get ready for a proper time traveler showdown. You can never be too careful. I'll check who it is first before opening the door. Who's there? Was it gives us the loot and more than loot rolls? Oh, that's not a whole lot. That's not a whole lot, is it? There's no response though. The buzzer sounds again. Very suspicious. I take a medieval looking shield from the wall and hold it in front of me. It's probably just a fake, but it should provide some protection at least. Alright, let's try opening the door now. Click. They may really be out to kill me. Something flashes before me momentarily. Clang. And then strikes the shield with a high-pitched metallic sound. What, someone really is trying to attack me? Somehow the shield seemed to do the trick though. There, through the open door. Okay, this girl. Our girl's lying on the ground, flat on her butt. She glares tearfully up at me. She's wearing a flashy red and white outfit. That of a shrine maiden. Did she think she could distract me with that? Shadowy must really like this. Shrine maiden stuff. You know. Toho. Whatever. I immediately gather up the knife from the ground beside her. That's what I'd like to ask. What were you planning to do with this knife? It's the same kind of butterfly knife that the other girl had yesterday. Maybe they're in fashion. It's no use playing dumb. Come up, fess up. I point the knife at her face. Oh, jeez. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. I'm not about to go soft on someone who just tried to stab me out of nowhere like that. Hmm? She says this without batting an eyelid. Well, that clears everything up at least. You're an assassin from the future, aren't you? That outfit's probably your attempt at blending in with the people of ancient Japan. Haha, you've got it all wrong. In late 20th century Japan, it's only prostitutes who dress up in costumes like that. Ooh, what am I saying? I know, you're from the future. Maybe she's not even human. She could be a killer robot sent back in time to assassinate me. What is going on? They sure are crafty, disguising a robot assassin as such a cute little girl. Nobody would suspect a thing. What is going on? Yes, this is really a bruh moment, dude. Oh my god, I just need to change my webcam settings. What in the world? Alright, wait just a second. Eh. Come on, let's see what you really look like. Where's your power cell, huh? What? I grab her collar and pull down her robe. Oh, is it a proper juban? This is a pretty thorough disguise. Now I have to look up juban. Clothing? What is that? Something part of kimono? Juban. What's a juban? What in the world? Something. A thin garment similar to an undershirt. I have no idea. Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I thought you didn't consider the most important part, your chest. It's pretty flat for a girl. Though you didn't consider the most important part. What? I have an idea. I'll rewrite the data from the memory chip and turn her into an ally. With this killing machine enslaved to me, I'll be ready to stop any other assassins that come my way. Now where's the hatch? It's hidden underneath this mop of hair. Nobody can stop me. I'm going to rewrite history and save the world. You just wait and see. I love the faces though. Oh, great timing, Nina. Look at all the evidence you need that I'm not just here not just an ordinary slub. Nina looks at me first, and then at the killer robot whose head I'm clutching, and then back at me. Dude! Oh man! I need to get this for like a thumbnail or something. Wait, I can do that. And then I also, just for thumbnail purposes, there we go. Anyway. That face though.
刹那
That face
あな
too.
たクビ
Oh, I'm fired. Whoa. Hello, 64 Will 64. Whoops, I just. Ooh. Okay, so what? Whatever. Weird game. I'm fired. Wait a minute. Can't we just talk about it?
じゃあ話してみなさい
I'm just trying to wipe her memory so that I can turn her into my obedient little slave and.
斬首刑
Oh gosh. Zanshuken? What? Wait, just a sec. What does that mean? Well, whatever. Why? All of us having settled around the coffee table in the living room, Dina abruptly pronounces my death sentence. The killer robot sat next to Dina. She's still teary-eyed and shaking like a leaf. Oof. Anyway, she attacked me first. I had to protect myself. Here, this is the knife she used.
どうしてサラちゃんはそんなことしたの
The way she addresses Sada is the polar opposite of how she speaks to me. She sounds like she's gently rebuking a child.
先ほど駐在さんからこの方の話を聞きましてうん殺さなきゃと
Whoa. Exactly, isn't that kind of odd?
ですね未来から来た存在を放置しておくと大変なことになるんです未来から来た
Well, I guess the whole killer robot thing was a mistake on my part. Turns out she's a real girl named Sada, an acquaintance of Dinez, it seems. But why is she trying to kill me? No, even if my enemy had the ability to go back in time, they could have settled here years ago and blended in with the other islanders while they waited for my arrival.
ちょっとあなたは黙ってて
Oops, I hadn't meant to blurt that out.
いいサラちゃん時間はね過去から未来に流れていくの未来の人間が時間を遡って過去に来るなんてありえないのよ
Just a sec while I'm seeing if like this voice actor is also something from something I've watched, you know. Nothing seems like something I've actually seen yet. Other than Island. Okay. Well, let's go back to the game. Hey, I thought you'd said you'd believe me.
信じられるわけないでしょ未来から来たなんて
That's not what she said yesterday.
とにかくねサラちゃん人は過去には戻れないの
True, that's how the concept of time is generally understood. You can't turn back time. Once tragedy is struck, there's no way of reversing it. Unless you use the flowchart feature in this game, you can move back to any point in the story. Then how's it possible for me to be here? I'm on the verge of objecting when...
ですね
Sarago looks Lena straight in the eye.
それはあくまでこの時代での時間の解釈に過ぎないんです時間を遡ることは確かに今の技術では不可能ですですが未来では可能になるそうは考えられませんか
Well, yes, it's exactly what I wanted to say. Right, through the power of science, people have been making the impossible possible. One day, traveling into the past won't just be the stuff of science fiction.
考えるだけ時間の無駄だわだってそんなの神様でもなきゃそれを成し得た未来の人間が神と呼ばれるのだとしたらそれは
Looks like Nina's almost convinced. She just needs one final push. Alright. In other words, I'm a god among men.
認めない認めない
Ooh.
絶対認めない
Oh, where'd I go wrong? Even Sarah seems to be scowling at me. Oh my god, that face, dude, that face. Can I do a screenshot of this? Yeah, I can screenshot this face, dude. I forget because I can't do that in Neptunia games. I can take snapshot of the faces. When she spots me looking at her, Sarah quietly clears her throat and continues.
宗教と科学は表裏一体なんです宗教は科学を利用して科学は宗教を反面教師にして進歩してきました 神隠しに遭われたリンネさんなら
Spirited
この
Away.
意味がわ
Ooh.
かるんじゃないですか？
Spirited Away.
わかったわよ。認める。認めればいいんでしょ？だけどそれはいつかは過去へのタイムトラベルもできるようになるかもしれないってことだけ。この男が未来から来たってことは絶対に認めないから。
You know, this girl has a distinct lack of charm. I need to save this poor man from these hopeless delusions of his. I bet that's what she was secretly thinking last night.
私は信じますよ。
Oh, Sarah's such a nice girl compared to Ine.
だから殺しに来たんです。
I take it back. Wait, just look me in the eye. You really think I'm a man with clear... What? You really think a man with clear, innocent eyes like these could do any wrong? What? What's with that look? I'm also gonna screen cap this face, cause yes. These faces are great in this game.
お名前はせつなさんでよろしかったですか？
Yeah, I guess.
この場合、せつなさんの悪意の有無は関係ないんですよ。
What? Why not?
私が危惧しているのはタイムトラベル自体ではなく、未来の情報が過去に持ち込まれることなんです。
It's like Back to the Future and you're gonna win the lottery.
例えば、そうですね。数字選択式の宝くじがありますよね。未来の抽選結果を過去に伝えることができれば、簡単
No
に
one's
当選で
watched
きて
Back
し
to
まい
the
ます。
Future. What? That's a great idea. Let's try it right
目
away.
の曇った人ならば、おそらく一番に実践することでしょう。 お金の流れが変わるわけですから、その後の影響は計り知れません。
It's known as the butterfly effect, based on the idea that a single flap of a butterfly's wings might ultimately cause a hurricane. A tiny change in the past can have massive consequences for the future.
ただ、
That's
この例は
Steins Gate.
いわゆるタイムパラドックスではありません。
あ
この場合、世界を変化はさせても矛盾まではさせません。変化と矛盾？それではこんな例を考えてみてください。何でもいいのですが、そうですね。リン
Origami?
ネさんは折り紙で鶴って折れますか？ええ、一応はね。どなたから習いましたか？うろ覚えだけど、確か祖父からだったかしら。そうですか。ちなみに私は母からでした。
And I have no such memories whatsoever.
それでは私が鶴の折り方が考え出される前の時代に戻り、折り方を広めてきたとしましょう。そして過去の世界では私が教えた折り方が普及し定着したとします。些細な歴史の変化はあるでしょうけど、大筋では変化しないはずです。リンネさんもきっとおじいさんから同じように鶴の折り方を教わることでしょう。
She's right, it might change the world very slightly, but it wouldn't have too much impact in the present. So what would be the
で
problem?
も
Sarah pauses briefly before raising another question.
この鶴の折り方は誰が考えたことになるんでしょう？それはもちろん折り方を教えて回ったサラちゃん。あれ？そう、さっきも言いましたが、私は母から教わっているんですよ。じゃあお母さんに折り方を教えた人をってずっと辿っていけば、最初に鶴の折り方を広めた私にたどり着くでしょうね。
I see, that explanation was so simple that even I understand it now. That's a version of the grandfather paradox, isn't it?
はい、その通りです。
What would happen if you were to go back in time and kill your own grandfather? If your grandfather were to die, you wouldn't be born, but then the person who went back to time, back to the past to kill your grandfather wouldn't exist either. Then who could have killed your grandfather in the first place?
本来鶴の折り方を考え出すはずだった人も、私が教えた鶴の折り方を学んで育つことになります。つまり私は間接的にその人の歴史における役割を殺してるんです。
You don't need a knife to kill somebody. Bringing that sort of information back from the future would effectively erase from history its actual originator.
どうやらせつなさんは意外と物分かりのいい人のようですね。
Oof. Of course, I'm from the future after all. I commented my looks hurt a little though. That's why I
それ
said
では
ooh.
今度は刹那さんに伺います。鶴の折り方は誰が考えたんでしょう。
If I had to draw a logical conclusion based on the story so far, nobody. In that world, knowledge of how to fold paper cranes would exist independently of everything else. In bringing the information from the future back to the past, you're bringing into existence knowledge that really shouldn't exist at that point in
はい
time.
それが世界の矛盾。タイムパラドックスです。
Time paradox. That would be... what would that paradoxical world actually look like, though? I don't know. I don't think anyone does. I mean, this world only exists the way it does because nobody's brought about any such paradoxes. If that were to happen, the world would likely just stop turning. At least until the paradox had been resolved anyway.
話に聞くところによると、刹那さんは記憶を失っているのだとか。
Yeah, Rina gave me the name Sanzenkai. The Setsuno part is all I can remember myself. To be honest, I'm not even sure it's my real name.
ならば、ひとまずは問題ありませんね。
Because in that point, in this case, I didn't bring back any information from the future to the past, so there should be no paradoxes. That's a real problem. If I can't somehow regain my memories, the world will.
いいですか、刹那さん。
She interrupts and quietly addresses me.
記憶は意図的に封じられている可能性があります。
Ah,
未来の情報を過去に持ち込ませないためにです。
this. So, if I did have some knowledge of the future, it could end up causing a time paradox.
誰かがそういう風に仕組んだか、あるいは最初からこの世界がそういう風に仕組まれているのかもしれませんね。
So, I'm actually thinking about how the anime did it, because I think the anime did it differently. I think in the anime, we went to Sarah's house, I think. Instead of Sarah coming to us, I think. Maybe, I don't remember it quite well. That's certainly a logical way of relating my memory loss to the fact that I come from the future. There's a single thread connecting all of it.
待ってよ。こいつは記憶を失ってるから未来から来ただなんて妄想を抱いてるの。未来から来たから記憶を消されてるなんて原因と結果を取り違えてるわ。
But if you go back in time, the laws of cause and effect are overturned. It's impossible to approach a concept like time paradoxes with that kind of logical thinking.
そうですね。現時点ではどちらとも言えないでしょう。ただ、私の見た限り、
Sarah's gaze pierces right through me.
どうも記憶は完全には封印されていないようですが。
There are actually quite a few things that have me scratching my head when I think back on everything that I've said and done since yesterday. Are my memories really lying dormant somewhere inside me? What might happen to the world if I were to recover them? I tried digging through my memories. My mission must be ingrained somewhere in the depths of my mind. Maybe I should try just putting it into words. I came here from the future to...
言わないでください。
Sarah puts a slender finger on my lips.
もしもそれを口にしようとすれば、あなたを殺します。
Yes. She looks deadly serious. She really will kill me the moment I bring any game-changing information here from the future. The words freeze, half-formed in my mouth. Cold sweat runs down my back. What are you? I'm compelled to ask. Knowing her true identity should go some way towards dispelling any fears I have.
私は
She continues without faltering.
この島を救う宿命を負うものです。
But I thought that was me.
今日のところはリンネさんに免じて引き下がります。ですが、あなたが妙な気を起こさないようにいつも見張っています。
A sense of relief washes over me as I watch her disappear into the distance. It seems like Nina saved my life once again. If my memories had been about to bubble up again, nothing came of it. I guess I'm such a chicken that those threats of her simply overwhelmed me. Call me a coward if you want, but my life's more important to me right now than whatever mission I'm on. Besides, if I die, I won't be able to carry it out anyway. Sarah, huh? Sarah, huh? While she didn't end up going through with her plot to assassinate me, I can't exactly imagine her becoming an ally of mine. It's like episode 2, a rival appears. Things are finally starting to get exciting. Who am I kidding? For some reason, I simply can't bring myself to regard her as an enemy. When she spoke of her destiny, it made it sound more like a curse. Maybe her circumstances are just as difficult as mine. Maybe they're even more complicated. Island.
知らなかった。あの子も頭がおかしい子だったなんて。
Strange in the head. When you return to the mansion, Nina holds her head in her hands and groans. Are there any other weirdos like that on this island? In that case, I may need to watch my back. Who knows when they might come for me?
あなたがおかしい子の筆頭よ。
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm here from the future on an important mission, after all. But it's a top secret mission, so I can't tell you what it is exactly. To be honest, though, I simply don't remember.
なんだか私の方がおかしくなった気分になってくるわ。ああ、もうどうしてこんな変人助けちゃったんだろう。私。
She groans again, her head still in her hands. Isn't it obvious? Because summer mistakes turn to bittersweet memories over time.
永遠に変わらないわよ。
Then why'd you help me?
それは。
She falls silent and averts her eyes, her cheeks having reddened slightly. It must have been love at first sight. It's pretty tough being such a babe magnet.
何か勘違いしてるでしょ。身分をわきまえなさいよ。
Pardon my rudeness, Your Highness.
ああ、もうそのにやけ顔やめ。
Kind of fun joking around together like this. But I'm on a mission. Sorry, Dina, I can't just reciprocate your feelings. I'm afraid this flirting of ours needs to stop. So you know that girl, Sara, was it?
まあ、島では有名な子だからね。
Of course, anybody who's walked around in that getup would stand to make a name for themselves.
ガランドサラ、16歳。浦島御三家の一つ、ガランド家の一人娘で、浦島神社の跡取りなの。
Successor to Urashima Shrine. Garando family, another one of the island's 3 families. With the Ohara, Garando, and then we had like Kurusu or whatever. Oh, she's a real shrine maiden.
私も直接話をしたのは初めてだから、それ以上のことは知らないわ。
Shadowee gets excited. I've never oh, that was her saying.
まさか、あんな性格だったとは思わなかったけど。
So you're not friends or anything?
何？もしかしてあの子に興味があるの？ロリコン？
Wow, nice lines. She's already 16. That's not a lot. Okay, so I never asked for her age, and also how?
実年齢なんて関係ないわ。
How do I know her
大
age?
切なのは外見よ。
These are some interesting lines for sure. Is that how it works? Anyway, the girls have to kill me, so I kind of have to pay attention to her. Just gathering intel on the enemy, that's all. And she did seem to strangely knowledgeable about time travel. Maybe she's got something to do with my mission.
だったら、浦島神社に行ってみたら？
Are we going straight back there? Or straight back to her? I don't know. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. There's one problem, though. I don't know where it is. Can you show me the way?
嫌よ。
Flat out refusal. Nothing's uglier than jealousy in a
こ
woman.
の暑いのに出歩きたくないだけ？
Oh yeah, I almost forgot how much of a slob she is.
まったく、おかげで目が冴えちゃったじゃない。
She's woke. I look out the window and the sun's blazing high in the sky. It reminds me, don't they say that exposure to the sun can help you reset your body clock? Couldn't this be a great opportunity to improve your sleep cycle?
あなたに正論を言われると、なんか悔しいわね。とりあえず、頑張って寝てみる。
She stomps off upstairs like a child throwing a tantrum. Getting some sleep is the last thing she should be expending any effort on. Oh yeah, needing it.
何？
Her displeasure is more evident. But I really need to ask her this. What was that about having been spirited away? Dina's expression seems to harden for a moment. That's probably just my imagination. She answers me without a hint of
ちょっ
hesitation.
と迷子になったことがあっただけ。もう5年も前の話よ。
迷子? Lost.
この島には
Yes, it's. I literally said the exact same line in Japanese.
子供がふっといなくなって帰ってこなくなるっていう。
Up and vanish, never to return.
だから大騒ぎになっちゃってね。
But you came back, didn't you?
当たり前でしょ。だってほら、私はここにいる。
Well, obviously. Sorry for holding you up. Lena heads upstairs without saying good night. Good night? Is it really night though? Maybe I should have a bite to eat. Hold on a sec. Uh-oh, this is bad. Because of everything that happened this morning, it totally slipped my mind. The one job I'd been assigned apparently to Ohio is arrange for a nearby restaurant to deliver food every day. Ah, this must be it. There are 2 bowls lined up neatly in a delivery box on the counter. I'm glad I don't need to cook, but why did they have to go for ramen? Cool. Pout? Heart? What? Is she mad? It's hard to tell if I'm just that out. Sorry, I've reheated it, so I'll just leave it here. Creak. Whoa! The door opens with a crack, and a hand snatches away the ramen in an instant. She must have been hungry. The noodles are a bit limp. Sorry. It tastes good though, heart. It looks like I'm forgiven anyway. Alright, I'll be back once you've finished with that. I should get back to my room and have a bite to eat too. I don't want to imagine what this stuff will turn into if I don't hurry. Wait. What? Let's eat together. Together in front of... the door in front of me remains shut tight. Is this what she means? I sit down cross-legged on the floor, take my bowl of ramen out of the box as well. Alright, let's dig in. I can hear Cool slurping down her noodles on the other side of the door. Suppose it's my cue to start turning down some of these on these limp noodles of mine. Yummy heart. Yeah, this is actually good stuff. What exactly are we doing here? By the way, continuing to stuff my face with ramen, I call through the door. Do you know the way to Urashima Shrine? The slurping sound dies down, and a few moments later... Wow, seriously. This map is incredibly detailed. Is she an actual cartographer? What's with this woman? Sarah-chan is just adorable, isn't she? That's not why I'm going there. It's like she can see through everything. But my girl's still the biggest cutie of them all? Okay. That's what any doting parent would say. What do you think, Setsuno? I'm not quite sure what... A. Rin is cute. B. Sarah is my waifu. C. Karen is the only one for me. Wow. Dude. This game. What kind of pop quiz is this? This game is great. I wait and wait. Coolin shows no sign of withdrawing the slip of paper. Do I really have to circle? Oops, an answer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'll go say Sarah. I haven't seen much of Kata, and Sarah's my wife. Flip. Sarah stabbed Setsuna to death. Oh no, you got a bad end. An instant KO. I thought, though I bet she's not entirely joking. I really need to watch out when I go and visit Sarah. My strange little picnic with Kuon comes to an end. I return to my room utterly exhausted. Granted, I'm receiving free lodging and meals, but simply communicating with the ladies... landlady is extraordinarily tiring. Maybe it's me. Maybe I have some kind of communication disorder. Alright, Setsuna, let's get back to business. I address the young man, roughly 20 years old, reflected in the window. I've been given a name, Sanzenkai Setsuna. I've been given a station in life, even if I'm just a domestic servant. That's enough to be getting on with. Now I should move on to my original goal, my mission. You know what you have to do, right? First, I need to go and talk to a certain someone. That girl, Sara, she's clearly not quite on my side, but it doesn't really necessarily make her my enemy. She's just afraid that I'll do something to mess up the course of history. Though, at least, that goes to show that somebody actually believes me. Whoops. If I can get her on side, she may turn out to be a valuable ally. Well then, off to Urashima Shrine. Where am I? The map Kuon gave to me was blown away on a stiff sea breeze a while back. Who knows where it's headed now? I had no choice but to carry on based on what little I remember of our map, but just where the hell am I? I've forgotten how unreliable my memory can be. What should I do? I don't even remember the way back to the mansion. I must have been wandering around for hours. The sun's already starting to go down, and the sky's blazing orange. I can see dark clouds gathering in the horizon, too. I've got a bad feeling about this. This is bad, really bad. Can't seem to get any of the islanders to give me directions either. For some reason, they all run away as soon as I open my mouth. I heard one of them say something about a suspicious guy loitering around. Too, maybe it's a bad neighborhood. Rine, Rine. At my wit's end, I start calling out her name like a lost child calling for its parents. Rine! After a while, I notice a girl in a school uniform who is staring at me with palpable disgust. This goes my last hope. It must be Karen. Hey, I'm a little lost over here. Could you point me in the right direction? Also need to screen cap this face because it's great. Okay, it's a runaway from the other day. Hey, Shadowy. You missed some great lines though. Can I still like show them? This is Belong, obviously. Where's the lines? One of the choices I had to make, right? Nina's cute, Sara is my waifu, or Karen's the only one for me. I chose Sara as my waifu. Because, I don't know, I don't think any of the options would have actually mattered for the story, but like, whatever. That's a really mean way of putting it. I can't blame her, though. I accidentally wound up getting in the way of her plan to run away from home yesterday, but right now she's the only one I can rely on. I think her name was Kuritsu Karen? This encounter must surely have been the will of the gods. Great timing, you've got to help me, Karen. Please help me, Kuritsu-san. What the heck? Schoolgirl kind of looks like Megumi. This meme will only die when you give up Megumi. Karen, could you show me the way back to Ohara Rine's place, please? Ohara Mansion? Oh, yeah. I work there as a servant. Now, kind of gives me a dirty look as if she knows what I'm going to say. But I got lost, I can't find my way back. Yes, I really am that dumb. Go ahead and make fun of me. Secret gadgets, yes. This girl doesn't believe me at all. Karen turns on her heel and waves me goodbye. Weren't you on your way somewhere? I don't really get it, but I don't think she likes me very much. Even the gods have forsaken me. Oh, nice. Suddenly the heavens open and heavy drops of rain start hitting my face. It's a real downpour. Karen stops in her tracks and looks at the sky with a vacant expression. She lets out a soft sigh and turns back to face me. That's great timing. Oh. I'm trying. Voice acting time, baby. Phew, we finally made it. Hey, this isn't my final form yet. I still have true transformation to go. Though we managed to make it back before the rain got any worse, we're both soaked to the bone. Hey, I can see through your Noticing to stay every uniform. Why does it go like this every time? Noticing to stay every uniform, she quickly crouches down, covers her chest. I can still make out her breast. Really? There's actually something quite thrilling about being threatened by a little delinquent in a see-through school uniform. What? True. You don't want to catch a cold. I'll help you take off those wet clothes first. What is MC doing? cry all you want, there's nobody here to save you. Dina should be fast asleep at this time, and thankfully Kuum's a total shut-in, which means we're practically all alone right now.
眠れない。まったくもう、何度言ったら静かに。
Lena rubs her eyes and looks at me before noticing Karen cowering at my feet.
あなた、首。
Again? This again? Oops.
で、どういうことなのか説明してくれる？
I like the comedy in this a lot, actually. We went through some serious dialogue, but we went straight back into the comedy, which is something that I like. I think Shadowy wasn't there. Dude, there's something flying right there. Well, this is Kutsukaran. I sat at the table desperately pleading my case to Dina, who is sitting across from me.
知ってる。で？
That smile of hers is positively terrifying. But what do I have to be worried about, really? I should just tell her the truth. It's not like I've done anything wrong. I took her first kiss. Wow, Karen shrieks and Nina's face hardens. Though the uncanny smile of hers is still in place. What in the world? This game's great. But it's true, isn't it? That night in the ship, we secretly... Oh, they translated the sound effect thing. I'm sure this would say go 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 go, like the full-on JoJo style, go 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 go, menacing. I swear, but they translated the SFX, which, you know what? I appreciate this. This is a good translation visual novel. This is great. This is worth my money just from the quality of this alone, to be honest. Rumble, rumble. The force of her disapproval is so great, I can almost hear it. No, I really can hear it. It's not just my imagination, I can genuinely hear it. It's not like that. I just happened to stumble into some bizarre human trafficking situation. I was trying to help this poor girl before she got sold off.
もういい。あなたの妄言をいちいち真に受けていたら身が持たないわ。クルツさん、確か昨日砂浜にいたわよね。迷惑ばっかりかけて悪いわね。なんだか苦労してるみてえだな。お互いにね。
The girls seem to be banding together. Apparently, I'm the pretext.
カレンって呼んでくれ。上の名前で呼ばれるのは好きじゃねえんだ。じゃあ、私のこともリンネって呼んで。
Oh well, still a treat to see two girls the same age getting along so well. If only that one could act a little more feminine.
あ、ごめん。おしゃべりの前に
She's still wet. Shouldn't.
いや、そこまでしてもらわなくても。せっかくだからお風呂入ってく？
This better not actually be shown.
着替えだけで頼む。
Yes.
じゃあ、こっちこっち。
Good. Okay, I'm glad that wasn't actually part of this. The two disappear off somewhere. My existence has been completely forgotten. No matter, I'll just sit back and give my gray matter a good workout, imagining what they're doing in there. Oh no. Alright, yes. Of course. This is totally not what I expected, and I don't think this is part of the anime either. You know what? This is totally worth my money. Oh, this is even better than what I'd been picturing. This really is the... Nice. Nice. 78. Didn't need reminding of her age.
だってカレン、最初からそのつもりだったんでしょ？そりゃそうだけど、まさかただのバイトでこんな服まで着せられるなんて。
What? You're working here too? The job? I have no idea what you two are talking about.
今朝、回覧板で使用人の求人を出しておいたのよ。
More stuff? And Karen came here after seeing that? Wait a sec, you already have a servant right here. It'll take millennia for you to find another talent like me. I was fired. What? Did this sorry excuse for a maid just steal my job? Though I suppose I have no one to blame but myself. Since arriving yesterday, I've done nothing but cause trouble for everybody, and I haven't exactly done any work to speak of. I want to die. I've only spent a short time here, but farewell, cruel world.
何真に受けてるのよ。冗談よ。
A joke? Then why are you recruiting more servants?
昨日あなたが言ってたじゃない。もう一人くらい使用人が欲しいって。
Just a second. Oh yeah, I do vaguely recall saying something like that. So you're doing this for me?
勘違いしない。この家のためよ。
Whoa, Rine.
こら、抱きつこうとし
Or am
な
I
い。
supposed to be crying? Whoa, Rine. Alright, Karen, since I'm your senior, I'll teach you exactly what to do. You'd better be
新
ready.
人のくせに先輩風吹かせない。
First of all, 3 cheers for Princess Dina, a wonderful mistress.
どうしてそうなるのよ。
Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
ああ、もういちいちうるさい。あのさ、楽しそうなところ悪いんだが。
Hmm.
やっぱり私はやめておくよ。
Oof. Obviously referring to more than just by cheering of Rine, judging by her tone of voice.
メイドなんて私の柄じゃねえし、それにやっぱり
She grasps the hem of her skirt tight.
ここで働くこと。
Don't care about your dad, Jesus Christ. I think back to my encounter with the mayor yesterday. He was a bit of an old goat, but I can't imagine any parent denying their child the real world experience that comes with a part-time job, unless she's another little Miss Moneybags, I guess. Nina must have noticed my confusion, as she explains to me in a low voice.
クルツ家はね、浦島御三家の一つなの。
Yep, so we have Ohara, whatever Sada was from again, and Kuritsu. Again with the 3
御
families?
三家は昔いろいろあってね。あんまり交流がなくなっちゃったらしいの。
What's
カレン
happened?
のお父さん、クルツ森次はその時のことを根に持っててね。特に毛嫌いしてるのよ。うちのこと。
In other words, even though Nina and Karen's generation all get along fine, their elders are still hung up about the past. That must be why Nina, Karen, and Sara are basically total strangers despite being about the same age. Dude, some insect is coming through the open window. Who would have known? I thought that was kind of weird, but I understand now.
バイトなら他で探すよ。いろいろ世話かけて悪かったな。
Karen's on the verge of taking the outfit off, and then and there.
着替えてくる。
Then she realizes that I'm still here and quickly rushes off. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but she kind of looks glum. What she chooses to do with herself is really none of my business, but like, I doubt there are many jobs around here for a high school girl to do. It's hard enough to find part-time work when you live in the city, but on a tiny island like this, it's close to impossible. Nina posted her job ad this morning and Kana came straight here as soon as she saw it. She must have run over here quickly as she could without really considering the details beforehand. Sure, she's well aware of how rare an opportunity this is. This is stupid.
なんだって？
I said this is stupid. The whole 3 families thing. I don't know what happened in the past, but it doesn't have anything to do with you. Did Dina, your prospective employer, have any complaints about you? No. I also tried to run away, but Dina encouraged me to stay. And that made me want to believe in her, the girl who always calls me by my name. I'm sure she'll accept Kana for who she is too.
ねえ、カレン、もう一度考え直してみて。けどよ。
If your dad makes a fuss, I'll whack him around that bald head of his. Kana looks at me and then Nina and back at me again.
約束だぞ。
He smiles.
それってつまり改めて頼む、リンネ。私をここで働かせてくれ。
Yes.
ええ、もちろん大歓迎よ。
Whoops, I skipped the line.
ええ、もちろん大歓迎よ、カレン。
Oh. We've actually bagged ourselves a maid! Nice! Ka-ching!
早速本性を表したわね。言っとくけど、
This is humor and
も
this
し
is
カレンが
great.
一人で仕事をこなせるようだったら、あなた、クビだからね。
Mate got... Dude, this humor in this is great. I love it. Alright. What? That's your
こ
ploy?
の島じゃ他に仕事は見つからないわよ。
And I get to have a massive room for free. I wouldn't want to get fired here at all, dude. Karen, slacking off sometimes is important as well. Got it? I look at her and
お
I see a real maid with a wonderfully innocent, bashful smile. Anyway, that's how the O'Hara household came to have 2 servants. Their first order?
私男の部屋に入るのは初めてなんだが。
Well, it's only been my room since yesterday. Cleaning my room. I almost can't believe I'm getting paid to clean my own room. O'Hara Inc. is pretty much a model employer. And the job comes with an adorable maid.
こういうのはいわゆる既成事実にならねえだろうな。
I'm not, I swear.
下着とか脱ぎ捨ててねえか。
I came here yesterday. But I only own 1 pair of underpants and I'm wearing them.
ベッドの下にエロ本は。
I came here yesterday. What? No, like that. Come on, let's get to work. Slam. I throw open the door. I'll wipe down the windows. Why don't you start the dusting? Start up at the top, work your way down. What are you doing? Karen's still standing in the doorway, pinching her nose.
イカ臭くねえだろうな。
How rude. What do you take me for? This is a good visual novel. I really like it. Like, you have the little... wrong way around. It's mirrored for me. You have the little slash through the screen with the other background still showing. I like how this is done. I don't know. I haven't played many visual novels. Haha. Clannad. But so far, this is actually pretty nice. Sound effects and everything. And the fact that you have the whatever flowchart thing. I doubt my room's all that smelly, but I open a window just in case. It's been open the entire time. A fresh, briny smell is carried inside on the sea breeze. What's up with this window frame? It's all rusty. It's because we're right by the ocean, I guess. All the like wet wind, humid wind, blowing into the iron metal. For years, making it rusty as heck, dude. Didn't notice yesterday, but I can make out a mangrove forest from my bedroom window. And beyond that, O'Hara's private beach. A room with a sea view. Not bad. You clicking the wrong button. Woohoo. You want to move in with me? Just teasing a little bit, but after that reaction, I kind of want to take it a bit further. The bed's a little small, but I suppose it'll do if we snuggle up nice and... Oh, that reminds me of the anime. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get to that scene way later in this, but yeah. Dumb humor. Hold on a second, I didn't mean for it to go that far. She's all flustered. She starts fiddling with her skirt. What's she up to? Wait, is she getting out that knife again? Wait, calm down, it's just a joke. I don't see the knife anywhere. I mean, you changed clothes. You actually, you didn't change the knife from the pot. Anyway. I don't really get it, but it seems like I'm safe for now. I guess she gave the knife to Sada indeed. Though I'm sure it would have been a sight to behold this little maid swinging her butterfly knife around. Maybe I get to check that out one day, but only if I'm clad head to foot in armor. Anyway, aren't you from a rich family too, Kaden? One of these famous 3 families, right? I'd have thought a room like this would look pretty ordinary to you. Nice. I'm just actually gonna screenshot every one of these faces and just plop them into my server. There we go. Karen's eyes sparkle as she lets her gaze drift over the furnishings. It's hard to imagine that this is the same girl who was glaring at me with such anger when we met the other day. Dude, I guess she's got a feminine side to her after all, or maybe it's just a side effect of that maid uniform. Karen peers into the full-length mirror and smooths down her hair. I'm sure she would rather live here as a princess than work here as a maid. Hey, Karen. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but A sudden thought crosses my mind. You're on summer vacation, right? So you can visit as often as you want, and I'm sure they'll let you stay over too. There are plenty of empty rooms.
あんたとはそんな気安い関係じゃねえよ。
That's not what I meant? Mean? Aren't you and Dina friends?
友達
Karen looks worried at me.
そうだな。それもいいかもしれねえな。
A smile of hers makes my heart beat just a little faster.
どうした
Nothing, let's just clean this place up. Damn it. What's the about mate uniforms? What? This game, dude. Phew, the spell's been broken.
あなんか言ったか
After work, Karen immediately changes out of her uniform. She has to go home soon because of her curfew. Well, school uniforms are nice in their own way, but they're not quite as special. Aren't your clothes still wet? Why don't you wear the mate uniform home?
は寝言は寝て言えよ。
Oh, scary.
だいたいんなことしたら親父にバイトしてんのもろバレじゃね
You
えか。
sure he won't be questioning why you're home so late anyway? You plan on keeping it secret from him?
あんたには関係ねえだろ。
But if I told you, didn't I? I'll whack him around that bald head of his if he dares to complain. Come to think of it, she had a big fight with her dad yesterday, didn't she? Something about wanting to leave for the mainland? I get it, you're working here to save money so you can run away from home. Man, I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but it's pretty obvious what she's up to. In that case, I understand why you'd want to keep it a secret. I know it's just a saying in English, but like that just, gosh, it reminds me of All-Star regardless. Me, why would I? Her dad already interrogated her more than enough yesterday about what she plans to do upon actually leaving the island. I'm sure she wasn't thinking about that when at all when she tried to leave. But her dad's questions made her consider her options, and that's why she came here. She's a lot more admirable than I am. I'm not even sure what I'm doing here. I'm taking advantage of Dina's kindness. If that's what you decided, then I'll be rooting for you too.
そうか。
Can't see her that clearly in the dark, but her cheeks seem to have reddened slightly. Are you okay for time? Sure, you'll get an earful if you break your curfew. The stars are already sparkling across the eastern skies. It's the day after Obon, still the middle of summer, but the sun's already setting earlier and earlier each day. I'll walk you home. I heard rumors that suspicious person had been wandering around the island since yesterday. That would be you, buddy.
その変質者ってのは間違いなくあんたのことだよ。
No, it couldn't be.
その自信が一体どこから来るのか不思議でならねえよ。つうか、島で迷子になるような男に送られてもな。私はこれでも島で18年近く生きてきたんだぜ。
I suppose you're right.
そこは納得するのか。本当わかんねえな。
Her words strike a chord with me for some reason. There are plenty of things I don't understand, but first and foremost, I don't know anything about myself. And even if I don't know anything about myself, there's no way that other people are going to understand me. I don't even know how many years I've lived up until now.
じゃあまた明日な。補習があるから午後になるけど。
Karen turns to leave, but I call her back. If you've lived here for almost 18 years, that means you're 17, right? You're in the same class as Dina? They're classmates. It's weird that they're basically practically like strangers to one another.
何言ってんだあんた。
Karen looks to me like I'm a moron, although I don't think it's because they very obviously are classmates, rather.
あいつはそもそも高校になんて通ってね
That's
え
what I
よ。
had assumed. She was asleep all day. She only comes out at night, does she? Well, we learned that Dina doesn't go to school. And I think I'm gonna call that a day for this episode. I think, let's see, we can hit save.
ほら、
I mean,
ちゃんと覚えておき
again,
な
not
さい
like it
よ。
really matters that much, because again, we have the flowchart.
あなたは
Now,
どこから来て
there were a few things, and this makes me feel like there is a thing here. So I don't know if any of this would have changed anything. I mean, there's a thing here, and there was a thing over here. I had made two decisions this this time, and this seems to have gone straight down, but this one seems to have gone left. So how does it work exactly? Okay, so if you have a thing and it spreads out, so there would be like different things coming from here. I don't know. Well, in any case, this is where we are right now in the story. I like this. Also, I still don't know what these things are. But so far, maybe they're different chapters or something like... I don't know, I have no idea. But we'll get there. I also really like this. This is a you know what? This is a well-made visual novel. As far as I can tell. They even have touchscreen controls to display menu and display backlog with the touch thing. I don't need that. You can change every keyboard shortcut in the game?
ダイアログ設定を変えたいとかわがままね。テキスト設定を変えたいとか贅沢ね。
Add a custom note to your save data. Return to games for saving. Text window opacity, skip speed. There's this good. You can change the volume per character, by the way. Actually, I feel like doing that might be like kind of spoiler. I don't want to look at the characters. Anyway, flowchart is cool. This is a great game. We'll get back to this probably tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for watching. This will probably also be uploaded on YouTube. So thank you for watching the video if you're watching it. And thanks for watching the stream. I will see you guys in the next stream or video. Thanks for watching.